and warn the people in the city council who are playing around with the contract, supply buses to the city council, that if they don't move, I will remove them. City council, please, because they wanted to import buses. That is also another war we had. We have got a loan from ADB. I said the loan will be cancelled. I will not accept it. The loan was tied to importing buses instead of manufacturing them here. It was a big war. I had to put my foot down. No local manufacture of buses, no loan. But I hear those corrupt people in the KCCA are still delaying. So, Prime Minister, please, use your other caterpillar strength. And I want to advise Owere. I thank him very much. He's now quite patriotic. Moyo gwa Uganda. He visited Metu Katawazi, one of our bus manufacturers. Thank you for supporting him. This financial year, we are sending 17 million shillings to each parish. But in the next budget, we want to send 100 million to each parish. The budget coming in July. And the money will be sent to the SACCO. So it will be the SACCO government, the SACCO leadership, elected by them, not by the other parish development committee. The one of the chief of the parish chief and so are not the ones who are going to get this money. Those are just supervisors. But the money will go to the stakeholders themselves. To the Barimi Balunzi, Abomulkogo, the farmers who are members of the SACCO. It will go to their account. They are the ones to decide who should get first and where will they buy the materials from. So this bureaucracy of NADS, the one of Mugasha, is out now. I don't know what they will do. Maybe they will do some consultancy or some what. So the who to get and the where to buy will be done by the government of the SACCO, elected by the people themselves, by the SACCO members themselves. Not even the parish development model, because I don't want them to be involved. Let them just supervise. So that is when we talk of the parish development model, that's what we are talking about. And when we do that, because there are people who have already listened to our message, this message of 60 years, I have been involved in this for the last 60 years. And in some areas we have succeeded. Like in the Cattle Corridor, people are quite rich now because they listen to our message, although they still have other things to do. But even with the semi transformation, they are very rich. And in some other areas like Ruengaju, near Fort Portal, people have woken up and got this message. The problems now we have, petrol, fertilizer, what? These are now man-made. They are not nature-made. They are made by our friends in Europe who are fighting. We are talking to them quietly, to all of them, talking quietly. Why? We shall see. But for me, I'm not worried. I'm not worried either about the natural problems, because you saw we handled Corona. If we handled Corona, what else can we not handle? Now, for this problem of man-made, which has caused also other problems, I think we shall find solutions. We are talking quietly to the Western group, also to the Russians and the other people. We shall see. We shall brief you at the right time. But for me, I'm not worried about those groups, because we have solutions here. The only thing that was worrying me, which we must address in the coming budgets, now we may not be able to address it, was the issue of the weather. Because these other issues, there is war in Ukraine and Russia, there will be no bread. If there's no bread, eat muhogo. Muhogo is here. What is the problem? You know, Africans really confuse themselves. You are crying that there is no wheat. I don't eat bread myself. If there's no bread, eat muhogo. Muhogo is here. So my real worry was actually the weather. Because the rain was becoming delayed, actually. It delayed. Instead of starting in March, it started in April. So I think as a country, we should plan that in the next budgets, maybe in the other one, we are now not able, but deal with the issue of irrigation, so that we don't depend on this. Once we do that, for me, I'm not concerned with anything. If whoever wants to, Uganda has got everything. There's nothing we lack. It is a question of just waking up.